Imagine waking up one morning and feeling a little strange. Your head feels light, your breath feels shallow, birds are quiet, fires refuse to burn, and nobody really understands why yet. What if the thing we never worry about suddenly becomes the rarest resource on Earth? It turns out oxygen feels permanent, solid, guaranteed, but actually, it's one of the most fragile arrangements in our planet's long history. So today, let's imagine something unsettling. Not a meteor, not a supervolcano, but the day Earth begins to run out of oxygen. Oxygen feels eternal, but it isn't. Right now, about 21% of Earth's atmosphere is oxygen. That's a massive amount, around 1 quintillion tons. It seems impossible to lose, but here's the thing. Oxygen doesn't exist because Earth is special. It exists because life keeps making it. Every breath you take depends on billions of microscopic workers, plants, algae, and cyanobacteria quietly releasing oxygen as a byproduct of photosynthesis. They're not doing it for us. Oxygen is basically their waste, and if that process stops, oxygen doesn't stick around forever. Let's zoom out, then way back. Imagine traveling back 4 billion years. Early Earth had almost no oxygen at all. The sky was orange, the air was toxic by today's standards. If modern humans appeared back then, we'd suffocate in minutes. Then something strange happened. Tiny microbes in ancient oceans began using sunlight to split water molecules. They released oxygen. At first, oxygen was a disaster. It poisoned most life on Earth and caused the Great Oxygenation Event, one of the biggest mass extinctions ever. But for survivors, oxygen became a superpower. More energy, bigger bodies, brains. Eventually, Earth transformed into the breathable world we know. But that balance was never permanent. Scenario 1. The oxygen factory shuts down. Imagine for a moment that photosynthesis stops. Not instantly dramatic, no explosions, no alarms. Maybe a global disease wipes out phytoplankton, or the sun dims slightly, or oceans become too acidic for algae to survive. Day 1 feels normal. Day 10, still fine. Because oxygen disappears slowly. It reacts with rocks, it feeds rust, it binds with chemicals, it leaks into space molecule by molecule. Without replenishment, oxygen levels begin to slide. At 16%, humans feel impaired. At 10%, most animals collapse. At 5%, fires go out completely. Eventually, Earth doesn't burn anymore. Lightning strikes forests, and nothing happens. Let's zoom in, inside your body. Your cells are tiny power plants. Oxygen is the final ingredient in a process that turns food into energy. No oxygen, no efficient energy. As oxygen thins, cells panic, muscles weaken, brains slow, organs fail quietly, not dramatically. Insects might last longer, some microbes won't even notice, but complex animals, we're oxygen addicts. Scenario 2. A slow, invisible extinction. This is where things get weird. An oxygen loss wouldn't look like a movie apocalypse, no screaming crowds, no countdown clocks. People would move to lower altitudes chasing thicker air. Cities would cling to coastlines. Oxygen masks become everyday fashion. Children are born weaker. Animals shrink over generations. Earth slowly becomes a world of microbes again. Not dead, just simplified. But here's the thing. Oxygen has left before. This has already happened multiple times. Earth's oxygen levels have risen and fallen wildly across deep time. During the Carboniferous period, oxygen reached 35%. Insects grew giant, dragonflies had wings the size of hawks. Later, oxygen dropped again. Those giants vanished. The atmosphere you're breathing now is temporary, even if it lasts millions of years. Scenario 3. Far future Earth. Let's jump ahead 1 billion years. The sun grows brighter as it ages. Oceans warm. Rain increases. More rain pulls more carbon dioxide out of the air. Plants struggle. Photosynthesis weakens, and slowly, oxygen production fades. Earth doesn't explode, it doesn't freeze, it simply exhales and never inhales again. Eventually, oxygen falls so low that only anaerobic life remains. The planet returns to something like its ancient self: orange skies, silent continents, a living world without breath. So, should we panic? No. This isn't happening anytime soon. Oxygen loss is slow on human scales. We're talking hundreds of millions to billions of years. But here's why this matters right now. Oxygen reminds us that Earth is not a machine. It's a living system held together by fragile feedback loops. When we damage oceans, forests, and plankton, we're not just harming nature, we're disturbing the quiet factories that keep the air breathable. Let's zoom out one last time. From space, Earth looks calm, blue, stable, safe. But what's really happening is constant motion, atoms cycling, life maintaining conditions that should not exist. Oxygen isn't guaranteed, it's negotiated every second by life itself. And the fact that you're breathing right now means that for this brief moment in cosmic history, Earth is alive in just the right way. The thought to leave you with: one day, Earth will lose its oxygen, not because of disaster, but because nothing lasts forever. And yet, right now, we exist in the narrow window where stars, chemistry, and life cooperate. So maybe the question isn't, will Earth run out of oxygen? It's this: what will we do with the time we have while the air still sings with life? And as always, stay curious.